Another plane over there in the distance, but like I say, sometimes innocent men do have to fly, do have to run. Two vehicles that came by recently in the last video had 55 on it. And 55 Victoria Road, this Norfolk UK, that was opposite Victoria Road Post Office, where I run a hostel for homeless young men. That was my Christian calling at the time. It was never 25 Cromwell Street. No bodies bricked into the walls or under the floors or buried in the garden. One big monster line. No DC3 Hope Church now. No Sutcliffe Fred West, Brady Huntley. And no Charles Manson cult. Did get a visit from Jonathan Burr, Hope Church now, and his classic Morris Minor calling me Sutcliffe Fred West, falsely claiming I was running a Charles Manson cult. I really don't think so. And that was his friend Andrew, DC3, Hope Church now, who had murdered his flatmate and buried him under the floorboards. So it was a very ironic twist and a big monster lie, DC3, Hope Church now. And I was banned from Hope Church now, full of monster lies and bogus diagnosis. They certainly did sell out an innocent man with the kiss of Judas. 7 pieces of Dr. Death SS Silver, bullet home. To the local police SS dogs, the local wolf pack in this Norfolk UK, all smelling blood, closing in for the kill. Want to devour and feast on me, tear me apart, crack my frame fixed head, drink my unvaccinated blood. A bit like Joseph when he was sold out by his brothers and thrown down a hole. His brothers, who were jealous of him, wanted to murder him, but Reuben talked them out of it, sold into Egypt. Then he was falsely accused of attempted rape and imprisoned by the captain's wife, who tried to throw herself at him, but he fled from her and she grabbed his cloak and then cried attempted rape. So he found himself in prison on an attempted rape charge. So people will set you up with monster lies, bogus diagnosis. But God was moving him across the chessboard, and in prison he did interpret 2 dreams for 2 people. So when Pharaoh had a dream of a fat cow and a lean cow coming out of the Nile that no one could interpret his dream, it was made aware to Pharaoh that there was a man in the prison who could interpret his dreams, and God did give him Joseph the revelation of Pharaoh's dreams. 7 bountiful years followed by 7 lean years, a severe famine, and Pharaoh made Joseph his right hand man and prepared Egypt for the severe famine that is coming, and saved Israel, the Hebrews, and Egypt. And the Lord Jesus Christ does warn us, one big storm coming, one big tribulation unlike the world has ever seen or will ever see again, does warn us to prepare now, practically and spiritually. And we're all in range of war, the unexpected when you least expect it, on a day just like today. You know, the ruins of this church, which I think was bombed in the Second World War, and there were plenty of airfields in this area. And when I was in Russia, Leningrad, I did see scale models of the UK, and London, every strategic target marked. There were more pins in East Anglia than anywhere else. 2 big red pins, nuclear targets, not too far from here. RAF Mildenhall and Lakenheath, big US air bases. So we can all take a very big hit. One big firestorm coming. And the experts do tell us we have entered the perfect storm. 4 storms convergent, financial, natural, solar and war. The perfect storm they call an ET. 7 seals of judgment. 4 horsemen of the apocalypse because of the evil hearts of men. That certainly can come like a thief in the night when we least expect it. It's only one big war in this Norfolk, UK, so anyway you do have to disappear, full of monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats, but no Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer here, no Black Wizard terrorist, disc shooter here. And it is a very deadly serial killer virus in this Norfolk, UK. It's all delivered by Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mail. They are the big super spreader carriers. Number 10 Black Nerve Agent, and they certainly have infected everyone. Norfolk Bacon SS, deadly serial killer swine flu virus. Cranswick Crane Chicken Managers, Garth Scott and Deborah, Tricky Ricky Martin, and their deadly serial killer bird flu virus that's infected this Norfolk, UK. Everyone's infected apart from me. 7 monster lies and 7 bogus diagnoses. And certainly no Redcar Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. Don't get mad, get even. That one's got even on it. Sandringham serial killer here. No Roy White and White Van Man, Christian P. Serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. And like the postmasters who were falsely accused of fraud and theft, turning their lives into a living hell over a 20-year nightmare. Cop on that one. Now that's the Mondeo. Steve Wright. Not far from here, 22 miles from here, in Ipswich. 5 girls murdered, riding round in a blue Mondeo. May have been involved in the Ringland murders in Norwich, also 22 miles from here. Ringland murders. But no Black Cat copycat, Black Cat of Burston, son of Sam. No Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer here. I'd certainly set you up as a Black Panther. Serial killer on the loose, to be hunted, box caged, assassinated, disappeared. Some people like their blood sport, other people their blood money. And again, cruise on my frame fixed tail in Dis, Norwich, Safewold, North Norfolk coast, Derbyshire and the Lake District. No Dis shooter here, and I did speak to the police in every location who only turned a blind eye. Government sanctioned cruise, licensed to kill and make a problem disappear. And the police in Windermere in the Lake District, Cumbria, said, Johnny, this is really strange, we've never known this. They had my driver's licence, which they knew was genuine, and they couldn't get my details up. And it says, like you've been erased, or people in high places want you permanently erased, cover up their high crimes, blue murder, frames and fixes, switches, monster lies and bogus diagnosis, and certainly not mine. And then backup did arrive for myself in the Lake District, so the powers at Queen Bee, their crews had to stand down, back off. They couldn't afford another major incident in Cumbria, in the Lake District, or in the north of England, not after Roll Moat and Derek Bird. But no Roll Moat, no Derek Bird. No Blitz Limey, MPGP cop, ex-wife killer here. Again, you can see my ex-wife, Shay Fraternal Fire Burst, and Big Police Council, Doctor Whom collaboration, Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr. Fix-It, Liar Liar Pants on Fire. Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, Dis Mason Council. White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob, all their cronies, spies and informers. Can see Simon Bailey Don't Cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover and her partner. Not true detectives, that one's got a fix on it. In their big black box, serial killer frame fixed assassination, sealed with 7 monster lies and 7 bogus diagnoses. Anyhow, God bless, take care, have a good weekend.